Hey guys, welcome back to Side of Shade with Kay. It's your favorite big girl, Juicy K, and today I have like a tiny story time to tell y'all. And also, okay, drum roll, which you're gonna see in the title, so I don't know why I said drum roll. I had a gastric bypass, which is a weight loss surgery, if you guys didn't know. I mean, you probably do know, but you know, some people are not educated on stuff like that. So yeah, I had weight loss surgery. So if you guys see me looking down, it's because I'm looking down at my iPad just to make sure I stay on track on everything I'm telling y'all, and just to keep this video moving and rolling. So yes, I had gastric bypass. I had it July the 8th at 20 years old, which is one of the wildest things I ever done. And this is coming from a girl that hates getting her blood drawn. So yeah, very wild of me. So this is where a little story time comes in. So I decided on, what made me decide on getting the bypass was when I went to my OB appointment in 2017, and I was 17 years old, so it was my senior year of high school. I stepped on the scale, and here's like a little representation of how it felt like when I did step on the scale.
$803.
Damn. That's
So when I stepped on the scale, I saw that it read 404 pounds. I was shook, I was embarrassed, and I was sad. I was really depressed when I saw that. So of course, you know, doctors, they make it worse a little bit. My OB comes in there and asks me, mind you, I'm just there to get birth control because I'm trying to get nasty with my boyfriend at that time. And I didn't want kids at that time. So yeah, give me my birth control. But she had something else to discuss. She asked me, do you want to be on my 600-pound life? I asked 17-year-old me that had low self-esteem, that was just not confident, if I wanted to be on my 600-pound life. So she recommended the bypass, well, just weight loss surgery in general to me. So I looked it up and I was like, you know what, this is something cool. And of course I'm looking at people's YouTube videos. And I'm like, you know what, this is something I could do. I could do this. Well, I didn't get my journey started and like met my surgeon and all that and did a seminar until like January of 2018, which was wild too. So in the beginning of the gastric bypass procedure, and I was with Cigna at that time, my insurance was Cigna, I had to go to a seminar, and the seminar pretty much discussed everything about the bypass and the sleeve and, you know, the difference between the two. And of course, I was all here for the sleeve, like it's less invasive, and, you know, younger people usually do the sleeve. That's what I thought when I was looking up everything on YouTube. So I met with my surgeon, and he looks at me and said, you're a great candidate for the bypass. And I'm like, oh crap, like I do not want the bypass, but okay. So with Cigna, I had to do 3 check-ins monthly with my nutritionist. My nutritionist, she was such a sweetheart. She made sure I did my check-ins on time. She even had me do a couple of extra check-ins. And also I had to get an EKG done, and I did not know that they had to put you to sleep for that. I think it's called EKG. It might not be called that. It might be called something else. So guys, don't come for me. If it's the wrong thing, I'm gonna put it in the comments or somewhere, because I'm not a doctor, and it has been like a couple years since I actually did the whole process. So they did that, and everything was good with my stomach. It's an endo something. It's an endo. It's something with endo. I know what it is, but I forgot the word. But it's endo something. So everything was good, and we're good to go. And this was like 2018. But I really was not, I don't think mentally I was ready, because I just became 18 at that time, and I was also going through some stuff by the time I was done. So I was pretty much done with everything in like June. But June, if you guys didn't know, and you could tell June of 2018 was wild by my first YouTube video. So I was mentally just not ready. I'm sure if I would have had that surgery in June, I would definitely been malnourished, and I think I would be hella sick if I would have had that surgery when I had it, because mentally I was not right. Also, you have to go through like a mental check and all that. Had to do that twice because I waited a whole year to actually get the surgery after I had everything done, which I'm happy everything, like my endo thing and just the surgeon, the seminar and all that was like, okay, because I did change insurance to Blue Cross Blue Shield South Carolina. So everything was okay. I just had to do a mental thing and that was it. So I had my surgery July the 8th, and child, I was aggravated coming out of that surgery because one, the hospital that I was at, if I did not read up on my surgery, the hospital where I was at actually asked when I came out, are you thirsty? Do you want some soda? And I'm like, you trying to mess up my stomach already, because with the bypass, you really cannot have carbonation, but I have, and I know I just love a good Coke and rum. Sorry, I know all the bypass people are like, oh, don't listen to me, but I'm young. That's always gonna be my excuse for everything. I'm young. So pretty much, the gas pain is horrendous. I would say that. I have a low pain tolerance, and the gas pain is horrendous after the surgery. I feel like once I left the hospital and once the drugs was kind of gone, whoo, child, make sure you take your pills on time, because ooh, that pain is like, I'm sitting here moving back and forth. I looked at my mom, I said, why did you let me get this? And I'm moving back and forth, rubbing my stomach like I'm going through labor. Like, if I knew what labor pains felt like, I feel like that's what it would feel like. And please, if you have kids, don't cuss me out. I'm sorry. I just feel like that's what it would feel like. And I'm pretty sure labor pains is a little bit more. But gas pains hurt too. So after the surgery, ooh, y'all, my job had fired me too. But I got my job back. But I just feel like I had to bring that in because I had to deal with that as well. So I'm driving like 2 days out to my job. Like, how did y'all fire me? I put in a leave of absence, all that. But I could say now, my weight right now is a good 287. So I'm getting down there. My goal weight is just to be healthy. But I also just want to be like, maybe like 190 to 210. I want to like go between that pretty much. Because my head is big, y'all. My head is bigger than what it was when I was big, real big. And this head is not going down. I thought it would, but I gotta whop up. That's what they used to say on George Lopez, I feel like. I have a George Lopez head, you could say. But anyways, as always, thanks for watching, and I will keep posting like monthly updates on the bypass, but I will also be telling story times in between that. So yes, I am back, and as always, please subscribe, share, like, do whatever. Thanks for watching, guys.